Gives you that sense of winter and holiday, but something that you can wear beyond because it has that kind of nod to plaid. This is the mock neck printed liquid knit top. It's A-line and you have a beautiful button trim detail on here, which I'll show you. Your QVC price on this is $61, which makes your easy pay $15.25. This comes in sizes extra, extra small through 5X. This is the navy. So you can see navy is the main color, but you've also got this beautiful yellow and almost like a taupe running through there. $425 in the navy. I'm wearing the black. We have 400 remaining. And again, you've got that beautiful yellow, but you've got the red. Then this is the camel. We have $225 remaining in the camel. So this kind of has a nod to that very famous print. And then we're going to show you a few more colors. This is the emerald. Oh, we have 3 dozen in that emerald. We have the dark ivory. Oh, sorry, the red. We have 2 dozen in the red, and then is that it? Oh, and there we go. That's it. We have 12 in that dark ivory. So extra, extra small through 5X. Give us a call to order yours. And we can see Beth wearing it and looking super, super stylish. See, Beth, I wasn't sure whether to wear this in or out, but with an A-line, I think we always want to go out, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, you could do either. You could tuck it in all the way around. That's the thing about liquid knit, is so fluid and drapey. And if you were to tuck it in for a while and you changed your mind in an hour or a day, it doesn't matter. You can pull that right out and you won't have wrinkles. It's one of my favorite things about liquid knit because I just have this thing about wrinkles. So I think it's one of the reasons I fell in love with this fabric. I love this piece. It is kind of that festive look during the holidays, and after it's got kind of a winter look to it. This beautiful silky liquid knit, but it has the look of almost a tweed texture because you're getting the look of texture in this print that Susan has given us. And she's really an artist and has an artist's eye and sensibility. So she wants to give us things with interest. She wants to give us things that are figure flattering. You'll notice the print is done on the bias, on the diagonal, so that it crosses the body and gives you something very flattering, along with an A-line silhouette. So it just floats around your body. If you are fuller in the bust or the waist or the hips, it does not matter. Liquid knit just flows over. It's giving that extra ease right here. Easy to pull over your head. That mock neck stretches nice and wide. There's a little bit of ruching on each side of the mock neck, which not only adds femininity, but also keeps that mock neck in the perfect spot. So it's not choking, it's not drooping. And then again, with the sleeves, I've been watching you, since the beginning of the show, Sam, and you just get that little bit of lift at the shoulder with, again, that fabric fan. It's the same liquid knit fabric sewn right into the inside, so you don't even feel it. It's not uncomfortable. It gives you that little bit of a lift at the shoulder. And then, of course, the button detail. And that will change depending on which color you pick up. I know I'm wearing the red that has these beautiful gold textured buttons. I know you're going to do a close-up in studio, it'll be better, but they have these beautiful like texture to the buttons. Thank you so much. And then I know the black and some of the other colors have more gunmetal or pewter.
Yes, yeah. So let me just show you. So this one, oh, the camel. Yes, the camel has the gold. And then Beth is wearing the red, which also has the gold. And then I'm wearing the black, which has more like the gun metal. And again, it's like that texture is just an added benefit, but it really pairs back and sort of matches back to the texture that is in the pattern itself. So it really kind of brings everything together and gives a very cohesive look, but also a very, very high-end designer feel.
I love that you said that. Yeah, exact. Every little detail well thought out. And I've been to Susan's studio in New York many times. There used to be like a button wall that we always used to just joke about on air, but it's actually now a button room. So they've taken over a room with buttons because there are so many of them. They managed to find the perfect detail. These are not functional buttons. They're just a detail. You're getting 4 on each sleeve. Those are shank buttons, so those are more expensive to use. The fact that you have this gorgeous texture like jewelry on these buttons, those are more expensive to do. So you're getting amazing details in this, and it's another top because it's liquid knit. You're getting that longevity of the fabric, that easy care, machine wash, tumble dry. I would just turn it inside out because of the buttons. And then you're also, again, getting this amazing quality, which has kept Susan here for almost 35 years.
I mean, as you say, amazing quality, and the top feels so adjustable. Because I have kind of, I at one time was a fit model briefly, and
Oh my goodness.
rather than my hips being slightly too big for the size that I was the model for, my arms were about an inch too short. So I find it hard. I tend to size down with a jacket. So if you're somebody that has shorter arms, this is such a great sleeve because you can ruche it up, and it stays in place because of the ruching. And there's so many different ways that you could wear this. You know, I think quite often we just shove our sleeves up because we're doing other things, but it's great that this sleeve stays in place. So if you wanted to wear it with, you know, a 3/4 length sleeve jacket or a full length sleeve, but I just love that it whatever you're doing with it, or if you want to go full length, which feels very, very feminine, that it stays there. You know, it just feels like you're getting a even more versatile piece with all of that detail.
You could even actually, with the buttons, tuck this under a jacket or a cardigan or something and have this as your base layer. It's much more interesting than a plain shell. You're getting this gorgeous print. I love the length of this too. So you're looking at Ashley, and Ashley and I are actually the same height, and we wear the same size, even though we have very different body types. And so she's 5'7". She's wearing the extra small. It's covering her hips, covering her rear. It's giving that perfect like hourglass shape. It will give you a waist shape even if you don't have one, but it's not grabbing or binding anywhere. It just does this, very figure flattering. But especially now during the holidays, I'm going to meet Angel over at the party briefly because I have 2 hours tonight from 10 to midnight, so I'll be back. But you know, I want to eat and hang out with my friends, and I don't want to worry about anything doing this or pulling in the middle. This is that perfect top.
Yeah, as you say, it's super flattering. Well, because that silhouette, you know, it's kind of flowing out from here. So nothing grabbing, nothing pulling. I'm 5'5". I'm wearing the small, and it's such a great fit because yeah, I mean anything here, it's it's covering and it's not pulling on, and it just looks so put together. You know, imagine this with your favorite blazer or your favorite jacket or your favorite liquid knit pants. And we haven't even got into the fact that you can also tuck this in, because before we started this show, Beth, I was like, I don't know if you saw, but I was like in or out or in or out. I couldn't decide which to do. But when
I don't
you
have
get
a
this
mirror
home,
over here, so I don't know what that looks like.
You can
but
play
yeah,
with the sleeves.
Totally
you can play with in or out. I mean, it's super, super versatile. The colours again. This is the navy. I'm wearing the black, and then we have the camel. We also have. We'll show you in just a minute. Very, very limited in that dark ivory. This is the emerald. Isn't that beautiful? And then we're also very limited in that red that we saw Beth wearing. A618 791. That's your item number. It's $15.25 on your Easy Pay. Guaranteed delivery by the 25th. Now this is our last chance